Did it work?
Hello everyone, and welcome to Daedra and Deathclaws. Just to catch you up on where we were last week, the party attempted to find Esbern in the Ratways. It appears he has fled, though that has been unconfirmed as of yet. Delphine had nothing really to offer in terms of helping with that. Where he might be, she's going to do some research. In the meantime, our party has once again climbed the steps of High Hrothgar to check in with the Greybeards after having recovered the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and to see if they have any advice. So, we'll
All
go
right.
ahead and...
Before we go in, just know, whatever you do, don't make them angry. They're murderers. They will kill you on sight.
A highly respected religious oath, I wasn't planning on saying anything.
No, I'm just fucking with them. Though, that being said, don't surprise them because they go, ah! They'll probably knock down a wall.
Oh my.
Okay, I don't think that this place of learning of the shouty variety is going to fall down with a stiff breeze. Let's go in.
April Fool's Day around here must be very stressful.
True.
What is April?
I mean, what are the months of the year?
Good morrow!
Master Einarth just nods to you.
I think he was one of the silent ones. Master Einarth, we come bearing the trophy we were meant to collect. The Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
He gives you a very slight old man smile, just sort of...
Yeah.
I'll prestidigate the smallest breeze to go through the horn.
He nods and he just sort of extends his right hand and gestures into the back of the facility.
Thank you. Happy meditating.
Nice sconces you got here.
He's not with us.
Just kind of commenting out loud
Oh,
to the various grey
Beardians?
beardians? Greybeards? The Greybeards.
Is it beardy or beard eye? What's the root?
Beardites.
Beardites. What's the root here?
That's Master Bori. He's another quiet fellow.
Isn't he
He's
on
boring.
through the doors there to the left?
He might be. We're just gonna check the inside first. Master Wolfgar, not the one we're looking for.
Ooh, this nice table you got here.
Oh, I like it.
Hmm.
Toes would stay nice.
Alright,
and
we'll
warm.
cheat a little bit.
Okay.
Show us where Arnir is.
What else? Always hiding behind the thing.
He stands to greet you. Ah, you've returned. You've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Mm-hmm. Very treacherous. Took us forever to get it.
Well done. You have now passed all of the trials.
Oh,
Come
good.
with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Is it cool we bring him along?
I'm here as the help.
Yes. What happened to the other Dragonborn?
He did.
There was a mishap.
He passed away 2 days ago.
I lost
And
my-
this one is dealing with that trauma through humor.
He was
And I
killed.
just won.
He was killed by the Dalmor. I am his son.
I'm sorry for your loss, my boy.
Thank you.
We must take this as a lesson that no Dragonborn is indestructible. And now there are only 3 of you who can save us.
And none of us are Lord.
That's okay. We can do it.
I mean, it's less that and more the fact that people are racist.
Well, you have a few tricks up your sleeve to deal with aggressive racists.
Master
Arngir.
Angir. I know that I will never be able to attain the skill of a Dragonborn, but would it be possible for me to learn the Thum as you have, with practice and patience?
I will be honest with you. It is possible. In this time of crisis, it is not likely.
I didn't expect you to be like, honestly, no.
Our knowledge comes through intense, reclusive study and meditation, and you could expect to learn one new word every 2 or 3 months.
I see. Perhaps something after the crisis is dealt with.
Perhaps. So he calls in the rest of the Greybeards, and they form a circle as they did the first time they tested you. Well, can't really make a circle with 4 people. They make a square.
Diamond!
Use your imagination to round the corners.
We fill out the corners and make it round.
Master Arngir says, you are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means whoosh. Da. Oh, that's Wolfgar. With all 3 words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You see he glows with that familiar energy now as the ribbons of shimmering light come from him and into each of the 3 of you. And you feel your understanding of Da deeply as a part of your being.
Dude.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards.
I'm just gonna stand over here.
That is wise.
I just like take a pot and put it on my head like a helmet.
No, that might work like a bell. I would take it off.
Lydia just, like, pulls it off of your head and shakes her head.
It's much more directional than that. Trust me, I've experienced it before.
Then he says, but you are ready. Lingra crucis saran strundul, vothnid balan krov panul.
You know, I was expecting.
Nal thumu afofan ninu dovakin. Nal sulik dokan nal sulik do shore. Arek nal sulik do atmorose with.
I knew that last part.
What?
Bez nu Izmir dovasibram. Damur darok.
Are we...
Dovahkiin, you have lasted in the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
What?
Sigmund kind of was like just popping out from behind Lydia, like, is it done? At no point did she like even kind of cover him. It was just like,
No, she just stood stoically and took it off on the sidelines. And she just sort of like lifts you up by your cuff and like,
come on.
Do you also have that feeling that you can't pop your head?
Mop.
Why are you holding your breath?
Plug your nose?
Do I smell that bad?
No.
You haven't been on the road that long.
No!
He has more
To
of a.
pop your ears. You plug your nose and kind of like breathe out your mouth.
Can you do that?
As I do that, you just see my ears kind of go.
Can you did that with the snoot? I thought that would be challenging.
I've plugged my cat's nose before for 2 seconds just to see what would happen when I was younger.
I love how you just add when I was younger, because I was very concerned for him.
Was that Buddy that you abused then that way?
Probably.
so
So what now?
all of them sort of go back to their places and
Where-
resume their meditations.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the gentleman who actually talked to us.
Wind guide you.
Hello, sir. We have come across a few other words in and around Skyrim.
One.
Nope,
Okay.
2.
Alright.
Femzi, I have a passing understanding of what it means, but have yet been able to perform it.
Yes.
How do what learn?
It is prophesized that with a short and simple meditation, the Dragonborn can apply the power and knowledge of an absorbed dragon soul to learn a word, its meaning and its use instantly.
Okay.
All it should take for you is a quiet moment of reflection.
Okay. You hear that, y'all? We need to think real hard.
And be quiet, and that's a problem for this one.
Yes. Do I need to bind you and gag you? Yeah, I thought you would say that.
This one said nothing.
No, your voice spoke volumes.
Simeon's
This
kind of
one-
standing there like, oh.
This one enjoys the feeling of being held by everything.
Oh. And Sigmund just awkwardly walks. He's like,
Oh, Daniel, for the sake of our gameplay, does that add an extra dragon soul then for getting Da or no?
Yes, because he gave you his understanding of it, so that will reduce the DCs of shouts by 1 further.
So
We also got row that way as well.
Yes.
So we should be up to 5 souls now then? 5 souls technically?
Yes.
Priest, Ro, Da, Wood, and then the one we killed.
the ethereal one.
I am doing it a little bit differently than that. It is
You got you writing them down?
yeah.
So we should have 3... No, 2 from the Greybeards.
We have 2 from the Greybeards, 2 dragon souls, 1 Osmond soul.
Osmond Flame.
So 5, yes, but I'm
Keeping them
tallying them from whence they came.
Smart.
One
Very good.
Osmond flavored soul.
I think one of the souls,
Why is it spicy?
like the dragon that we killed,
Mhm.
resulted in us learning Foos.
Yes.
So one of them is off. We only have 2 souls technically. Osmond's, which is
Unassigned.
unassigned, and the second dragon we killed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which would mean that you have 6.
Because
No.
we didn't learn the ethereal one yet.
We have the ethereal word.
But we haven't learned it
Oh, then we got 3. We got 3 from the Greybeards. Because we got Ro and Wold.
And now.
And then
No,
Da.
Da. Oh, bro.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Math.
I asked math problems.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's good to check. It may come in very handy at some point, and that 1 point can always make a difference.
That's just true. That's true. So, what shall we do? We get the whole place to ourselves.
High Roth. This place is High Rothgar, or is there a higher High Rothgar?
This is High Rothgar.
This one assumed that there's more mountain above us. We're allowed to explore,
How about
and I'm not going down
It's-
the mountain right now.
I look, may we use your dining facilities?
Of course, the Greybeards would be most honored to host the Dragonborn on any occasion.
Why don't we have a bit of a lunch? It's been a trek and my legs are sore. And after lunch, we can just sort of stay by the toasty fire and meditate. What do we think? I would like to be able to go ethereal. I feel like that would be good for getting away from things like ghosts.
And into that thing at the bottom of the, you know what.
Yeah.
Technical question, maybe this will be answered through meditation. If they shout to go ethereal, for example, would it affect me?
Nope.
Okay.
What if we were holding on to him?
For something like Wold, yeah, you'd drag him along and it might make things more difficult for you. But for something like Become Ethereal, it is not going to transfer.
I just got one of them regular old man souls.
That's fine. If we're trying to get into the place that we're thinking of, maybe there's an open from the inside kind of a ching.
Yes.
Remind me why we want to get in there so badly.
It's a new place.
Where
Who
are we
knows
going?
what's down there?
There's an elevator down.
This one understands. But why?
Where are you trying to go?
We like
Just
dungeon
because.
delving.
This one understands, but the last time we dungeon delved, we almost lost.
Where are you trying to go?
No,
Where are you trying to go?
There was
No.
a
the reason why we
Building
lost
of
him was
swords
because we were
with,
following Diana's lead.
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
What
All I can think about. All
like
I
a cell.
originally Dolphin
Like a
Effort
big
is all I can
cell.
think about when I
Like a
think
cell.
of Delphine's name. It's just
Gold
Dolphin
and-
Effort.
Gold.
and it's
And now I heard
Was it
the
there were
DM
levers
stealing.
inside, and
Levers.
it.
All right,
Was
so
it gold or was
I
it
mean,
like a
it looked sort of
like
like
a bronze
stone with
color?
bronze, maybe. I don't
Goldy,
know.
bronzy.
May I make a? Would that be society? I guess.
History.
I don't think history's a skill.
Well, I didn't quite get everything set up.
Oh dear.
History is not a skill, but society or
I would call it lore because it's no longer society, if you catch my drift.
No, yeah, I get you. It's past society. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have lore Dwemer. John knows this, but
Okay, then yeah, it is a foreign concept to you.
may I roll, or is that just totally out of the realm of?
Sure, you can roll.
can this one assist because I have lore engineering to learn, remember like the idea of the clockwork mechanisms? Because that's what they're most famous for.
Well, if you have that, why don't you just roll to explain it to him?
This one might actually. 25. This one, I don't know. Does this one remember it with a 25?
Yeah, you get pretty good detail on it. You can describe the nature of the hinges on the door, the
Dwemer runes. No? The little
The
people
Dwemer.
famous for clockwork swirly things?
The deep elves, they're only in legend. I have seen in our marches, I have seen some of the parts of their ruins before. I mean, Markarth, my mother was from Markarth, so I know I have seen the Dwemer ruins before. You're trying to get into one? It seems rather dangerous.
Why not?
Why not?
This is what we do for living.
It's how we get stronger. It's how we get money.
I'm starting to understand how my father got killed.
No.
No,
No.
you probably got killed because the damned elves.
The damn Dalmor.
The Thalmor wanted something that we also wanted. They beat us there, and then beat us.
Well, what does everyone think? Shall we?
Lydia actually speaks up. She says, you want to do your meditation and learn a new word, I understand that, but you also wanted to come up here to ask questions. Isn't that right?
Well, we did want to ask about the dragons. Maybe they have some. Hey, Arngir,
Yes.
quick question. Dragons returning. Do you know anything about that?
The appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
We should be fighting more dragons and finding more words.
Well, surely there's more you're not telling me. Are you worried about something?
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. This does not mean that you are ready to understand it.
Do you know if the dragons are being brought back by a group of individuals in specific?
We know nothing of the sort.
I don't know that, and this is the words of an inexperienced young man. I don't know that any person, any man or mer, would be capable of bringing the dragons back. When the dragons lived, the legends go that they ruled us. They ruled men. Their magic is more powerful than man or mer, anything that mortals had. So to think that anything short of the gods or the princes of oblivion, I don't think would be able to bring them back. This is something of their own or divine intervention.
So as for words, where we found them mostly was in the dungeons.
Who's delving?
I don't
Yeah.
think this one would be in the
Well,
weather
that's-
runes, but this one agrees. We need to go find some caves.
Describe to
Yeah.
me these words.
Did you see the word that came up in red when they were giving us da?
Did you find it in books? Where did you find
Oh,
it?
no,
stone.
on walls. Stone walls.
Ah, I've seen these before in marches around Skyrim.
Where? Do you not remember?
I don't
throw out a
remember.
map right in front of him.
We were on campaign.
It's all the same.
Often
country.
it is in the cover of darkness when we move. I don't remember other places we've been through, but there are some of them outside. I have seen they are usually in areas of natural importance, usually at cliff or at the summits of certain places.
We did get one outside, but
Mhm.
only one.
One of them was in like an outside-inside cave, if that makes any sense.
Why, yes, it does.
But
Well, this is
like-
what you could ask.
for example, a fresh in front of you view of one of the letters, and I just sort of focus on my magic and bring up my letter on my
Just
face.
sort of like unceremoniously just starts like touching your face, like just like not believing like
this
it's.
eye is like glowing white.
He's sort of like just kind of like tracing the outline of the thing, not like kind of being like invading your personal space a little bit, but like in innocent
I'm
fascination,
not this tall.
innocent fascination of like, ooh.
Pretty.
Shiny.
Well, to be honest, this one doesn't feel like being ethereal would be the most useful, and I feel free to use your soul for that. This one, I'm gonna hold on to it. Maybe we find a different word.
We have 2 souls. We don't
Are
have
the souls?
to learn all
The
of
souls
it.
are communal between all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't we share everything?
It's true.
You are unsure of the nature of your soul usage.
But so far, we've shared everything that
True.
we've learned.
Well, this one will sit down and sit with you guys then. All right, let's have some
How
food first.
Well-
You don't want it, which is fine. How about, because I want at least the first one to be able to get through things quickly, because if I can get through something, maybe I can unlatch something.
Tell you
So-
what, this one will do it with you. That
No.
way we can guarantee it makes it work. Because
No.
Ashley was true. So yeah.
No, what I'm saying is first we try me by myself. If that doesn't work, then we do it as a group.
Alright,
Because then we'll know.
I will go make lunch. What do you all want?
Food.
I know how to make stew and stew.
Okay.
this one will
Let's do
help
this.
you.
Well, you have to meditate. Lydia and I can handle the kitchen, I'm sure. Lydia, you can know how to make food, right?
I can cut meat.
Okay, together we will handle this. Maybe bread too, but let's not get too excited, all right?
Maybe there's bread already made. in
Just
the
remember, vegetables as well.
Yes, and some of the wine will go into the beverage or into the stew.
Beverage.
A little for me, a little for this thing, a little for me, a little for this thing.
There isn't really a cooking place here.
He's just like chopping vegetables into this like sacred fire pit
Just like climb over this ornate meeting table.
to knock
Just, like,
over a chair.
Lydia,
kitchen.
give me your
There has to be
helmet.
something. There has to be something somewhere. We just haven't come up against it
So?
or come up to it.
Get started. And this one will follow your suit.
So, I'm just gonna sit down, cross-legged, in front of the snowberries that are just behind. So I'm just gonna plop on the ground, looking at the snowberries, and just sort of use that as a focal point to meditate, cross-legged on the ground on them.
Just as you're getting settled, you hear like that like dum 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 of a big bowl. It's okay, I got it.
Well, you sit down to meditate, you are momentarily distracted, and then you start to regain your focus. And the deeper and deeper you progress into your focus, the heavier your eyelids become. And it isn't of notice to you because of your meditation, but all of your allies can see those ribbons of colored light swirling about you, and they can hear the rushing of wind as you focus more and more and more until you feel your heart beat. You feel every single repetition. until one strikes like the absolute slamming of a drum. You are broken out of your meditation, the colors fade, and you feel understanding of fame.
I am going to stand up. And I am going to reach out to my two allies for a hand.
Right.
There we go. And I am going to try and cast or shout fame.
Fame. Okay. We will need the fortitude save for me. Actually, you know what? I've been thinking about this for a while. I don't feel that fortitude applies to all of them. I think that will saves apply to some of them.
Okay.
And this will be a will save shout.
Okay. I would have preferred fortitude. It is now my best DC. Okay. So that is 17 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah, the 17 plus 6.
Or rather, I'm adding the 6 dragon souls, so 17 is 23, 24, 25.
24, 25.
I'm holding their hands.
You don't. When you're doing the same shout, the DC is 5 less for each person helping you.
Ooh!
Doing it alone, it is just
23.
that plus 6. 23 is absolutely sufficient. So you close your eyes for a moment, you focus deeply on this new word, you shout fame, and it's actually rather a bit quieter than you expected, almost like a harsh whisper that cuts through the teeth. And right before your eyes, Iruian disappears, vanishes into thin air.
Oh shit, it worked.
Just like
And
fall through the floor.
6 seconds later, she reappears.
Well,
It worked.
we don't need to learn the same things. That's a bonus.
But that's still eating up one of the dragon souls.
For me, not necessarily for you. Try Fem. Fem. You try Fem. See if you can do the thing.
You want me this one to try? Well, we
Yes.
have 2 souls. I don't want to have to use up. You
Well,
do
no.
it, Liz, Anna.
No, don't meditate on it. Try using it.
Will save.
Oh shit.
Natural 20.
For 30.
Plus 6?
No, plus, sorry, 36 total then. Because I half-heartedly say it.
Lydia, try this soup.
She's just like gently pushes it back because she's very focused on this situation. With a 36, you half-heartedly say femme, and for just a moment, you flicker, almost like flipping blinds.
What? So, it would seem that this one can do it, but not as strong as you. More like, I have the potential, but I don't actually have it.
I'll just tell you guys mechanically, I'm gonna say you can try any shout you have heard the word for. The DC is doubled.
And I
It was DC 40.
Yep.
You got a critical success, which would like edge you up, and you were only 4 away. So you know what? It gives you a flicker. But yeah, DC is doubled for any shows you try to do that you don't have the soul applied.
So, you still have 2 souls, the pair of you. You don't have to use it, as I have. We now have at least one person who can go ethereal for a quick phase through a door.
And let's face it, this one prefers to be solid. For the most part. As I show the ethereal ghostly hand. This one's already halfway there. Living on a prayer.
I have a question. I Fem again.
Mm-hmm.
That's 18 plus 11 plus 6.
You're good.
And then I try to like phase through. Just lad. Does he feel anything? I just make sure that I'm not like in the middle when I come back to life.
His head explodes.
His reactions are exactly as described. You
You know, have you ever had one of those metal claw things that go up and down your skull and just...
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You pass through him like a cold draft.
All right.
Okay. Next time you do it, this one has an experiment he wants to try.
I say fem, and I run over and do the same thing to him, who's completely preoccupied with something else. 14 plus 11 plus 6.
You're good.
Through Sigmund.
Like-
Like, just, I'm not going through him, I'm just, like, sort of sticking my hand at the base of his spine. I'm just sort of, like, going up inside of his back.
You, like, just... Mother Mara! And, like, you see, like, he's holding, I guess, a knife and the thing. No, as Lydia was cutting me.
Ladle just...
Ladle in the air, like, full on in the air, splatters stew from the end of the ladle. And he, nearly jumps out of his skin.
And I become corporeal again, just, like, laughing behind you.
He was like, turn around, like, what? Wait. Don't do that! At least warn me you're going to first.
No, where's the fun in that?
Well, this one's ready for food. Is it ready?
It was ready! Still mostly ready. We're gonna have to wipe off the ladle.
You've got a simple...
Prestidigitation.
Oh, he's like already taking the ladle, and like there's a what is clearly a very like important banner, like of some long lost nation over the thing, and he's just like wiping the ladle off.
I clean it with prestidigitation.
And he's like, oh, I guess that works too.
And then I prestidigitation the banner that you just used.
And it's like, oh, and just checks the banner.
So he has made a very quick stew. It is basically hot water with bits in it, but you're hungry and it's cold, so...
Well, this one has a suggestion I would like to attempt before it gets dark. I say, do we stay the night and then head down the mountain in the morning?
Probably for the best. It's going to be rather cold out.
All right. Well, this one's going to take a step outside real quick.
Got the pee. I think they have chamber pots down the hall.
Back door, front door.
A back door.
Did we already establish if you use sand in a box or you...
Everything there's my litter box.
That is racist.
This one would actually like to find if he can get to the peak. Because this one has an idea. Because based off what our ally was saying...
Oh, I'll come with you.
Oh, there's a giant fire out here I suppose I could have used.
Oh,
So,
that looks a little rough.
He's just like got his chef's hat on and he's like serving. He's like, guys.
I made this.
I said eight.
You haven't even tried it yet.
This one had the food.
We ate and then go on adventure.
8 and ran.
I don't think this one's going to make it through that.
Sure, they'll even help do the dishes.
Yeah, it is an exceptional blizzard ahead through this arch, and extraordinarily steep next to you.
Lydia just walks through it, no problem.
I have Tanglefoot, which we've been using to slow our descent, but technically, I can use it to bring things towards the point.
Cool. This one's not going in there.
No, I'm talking about going up the sheer mountain face.
That's true. Well, this one just wanted to get up high enough just to get... Because based on what Sigmund was saying, he said areas of natural like beauty and stuff like... This one, let's see if we can see anything from the mountaintop here.
At the top of the mountain, there might be more words.
No, they would probably not be. This one would think, probably not here. This one would think that, you know, most of the words are probably here. But this one's just kind of want to get a vantage point out into the world.
Well, we can go off to the cliff that's just over there.
That's what one was thinking, that this one's not going on that thing.
Okay.
This one's just to see if I can see, because we, as he was saying, walls out in the middle open. You never know, this one might be able to spot something off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we need? One of those Dwemer lenses. You ever seen those? My uncle has one. It's a tube, and it's got these little pieces of glass in them, and you can see like 10 miles away. It's really cool. Never let me touch it, because I might break it.
Considering how you reacted with the ladle, I'm not surprised.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm on Sigmund's side for that one.
You put your chilly, floaty hands through my back. At least
You
warn
touched
me.
him. That should
I
be
did
all.
touch him.
You did.
Oh!
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying warn me next time.
Sigmund. Technically, we're in a safe place now.
Uh-huh.
So I can show you the thing without being attempted murdered.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Huh?
Oh,
John and Sigmund are making it's a compliment
no,
for me.
this one though.
You know how we said she could change
This
her
one thinks it would
appearance?
probably make a tear to his eye.
This not.
Okay, fine. Just do it.
You whispering about kids, strange people.
Just do him.
Just do him.
But like,
Just Slag wants me to do you.
but do it like it's a gender bend. That would really fuck with him. I want to know what he would look like with kids.
Okay, not out here though. Inside?
Wait.
And
This is on the table?
we're outside by the fire pit, and I just sort of like crack.
With ladies.
Wait for it.
And I just sort of shift myself. I get to be, your height roughly. And just turn into you as a girl. Your face flashes as, the masculine face. And then it goes a little bit softer, a little bit rounder, no stubble, super long, I don't know what, blonde?
Yeah.
Hair.
Like Bub's blonde.
Yeah. And I just
Would you do
I
you?
flash
This
your
one would do
face
you.
and then turn to you as a female.
I have feelings that are complicated about. I have questions.
Would it be gay or would it be masturbation at this point if they look?
I'm a female.
Yes, but then there's still the thought of it's him.
And I've changed my voice also to be deeper
The
and
exact same voice as him. Just
not his voice. Just like a deeper, huskier,
yeah.
feminine voice.
You spin me right.
And I walk over and I poke him.
Ethereally or no regular?
No, all of my limbs have extended to be proportionate to my size, right? So I poke you. It's not an illusion. This is me.
I would like to phone a friend.
Hello, this one's your friend.
You are very pretty. You are pretty. It's pretty. No, you are equally pretty but different.
Equally pretty to you?
You were same pretty. You were.
This one likes the aesthetic that you can change. And this one likes the aesthetic that you can change.
Would you rather me change back as
No, I like this. This is fine. Not that the other one is not fine. You fine before. You fine.
You were fine before. You're fine.
That, but clumsily. That sentiment, but clumsier.
It's because you now look like a Nord.
While they're having this banter, can this one just laugh himself off and just kind of climb up the cliffside a bit to the right there?
Can I poke her back?
That's the left, to the right. Other
Yeah.
way. I want to look over the edge.
Yeah.
Just up there.
Where my head is
Yeah, it was
what used
supposed
to
to
be
be.
on you. You can poke
This
me
one
in
wants
the
to look over
face,
the-
and I'm
Out to the Skyrim.
You're taller.
yes.
And you kind of look. And he pulls a small brass,
What's that?
it's not
Right.
it doesn't even look like a mirror, just
No.
it's got a piece of metal
No,
that's
down
been,
into the, it looks like almost like a dome off to the right there. That's the settlement, no?
Hard to tell from this distance.
Yeah, that's what this one's trying to figure out.
It's a bit of a misty day.
Mm-hmm.
it's not like a proper silvered mirror with glass, but it's just kind of like a hammered, smooth piece of brass or bronze, and he's kind of just looks at himself and you're me. but not me. But you?
You're only just getting this. I went to the masculine, your
Oh, yeah.
face, and then into the feminine of your face.
I'm confused at who I am and who you are.
If you're confused now,
blown his
To the
mind.
left
Which
there
is
on
an
the
18
outside.
wisdom
That-
score.
That
This
looks like
is-
an actual human. Yeah, right below your crosshairs. Up a bit. That. Just.
You can get a little closer.
Yeah, that looks like something.
Falls
man-made.
off the mountain.
All right, now we meet just sleds, son.
Salad.
that looks like it might be
Man-made.
man-made. It looks like it might. No.
Do we have the paraglider feet?
See, see, this one's just looking at the map. See what he comes. Oh, you know what that might be? No, that's just north of. Remember the bandit camps where we got really fucked up? That's just north of that.
Because
On the
there's
road.
White Run down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
There's White Run, and then look to the right. There's a
There's
bridge.
that bridge that we had the problems on.
Yeah, to the right there.
Yeah, there's the bridge that we had the problems on, and then more inwards.
Yeah, it looks like a fort. That right there.
Hmm.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, this one's just looking around.
Oh! Just glad we have some vampires to go kill too. We have vampires to go kill.
Where?
Up at
Oh,
Dawnstar.
My poor father, he would have loved that.
Mm-hmm.
At least it seemed like a threat of vampires.
Wait
It
a
would
second.
be nice.
Did you do this to my father too?
This?
Yeah.
Not the gender bend version, but she did accidentally do something that hurt him.
But then he liked it.
Mm-hmm.
My mother.
Yes. I didn't realize I just took a form and
It reminded him of her.
very similar to her.
Well, this one suggests we go enjoy the rest of the day to relax, take a deep breath, sleep tonight, and perhaps maybe head that direction in the morning?
Sure.
Or should we just randomly go in a direction bushwhacking it?
No, we should probably go up to Dawnstar, where the people are becoming because of the vampires that are sucking their souls.
I am a priest of Talos, so
Well, good.
That is
You know?
across the continent.
I mean, we can bushwhack our way there and
I-
see if we come across anything interesting. I mean, but given how terrible we are,
This is true.
might not be the best plan.
when I studied the teachings of Arcane before all this happened, I did learn powers to deter the undead.
Nice.
They are the antithesis of all Arcane stands for,
So that might come in handy.
potentially.
Well, is it all undead, or is it like skeleton undead?
All undead. All creatures who have died and been brought back
All creatures
Out
big
of
and
front.
small.
are an affront to Arcane's mercy.
Well, this one suggests there's no time like the present. I say. No, I like the idea of going to Dawnstar. But this one suggests we just kind of go straight north. Screw the roads. Well, use the roads a little bit. But this one's wondering if the cart will be able to go everywhere. We might have to leave the cart.
There's a lot
We-
of stuff
we
in
need
that
the-
cart.
Cart for sleeping, right?
Not necessarily. This one could just make a house somewhere now. This one just likes using the cart as base material.
Well, yes, that's true. There are trees. I don't know if the spell works with these trees.
Oh, it just makes it.
You've
one's
been
just
to
like
Dawnstar, yes?
Yes.
It is very, yes, you know, it is very cold up there. We would not like to sleep exposed.
Actually, what time of day is it?
At this point, about midday.
You know, we could just get at it, get to the bottom of the hill by nightfall, hit the road a little bit, and sleep not at the top of the world.
We could.
I think they only have stone slabs for beds.
Oh, just like my, what would be the term? It is aunts and uncles. My aunts and uncles.
My mother's side of the family.
My mother's side of the family had stone beds. Very bizarre people. My father never got along with them. I can see why.
Also, this one just finds it odd to be in a place with a bunch of old guys who don't say anything.
That's fair.
They seem very nice, but they are sort of, what's the word you would use?
Enigmatic.
unsocialized.
So yeah, this one suggests we just make her. It's only midday. I say we just go down the mountain.
Yeah. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
And this one goes right back to his horse that's still waiting out front. Like, you poor bastards. I just go down the mountain with the horse.
So do you stay like that?
Forever, yes.
I walk through, and if I come across anybody who's like, it's just like, it's fine. Also, like,
I'd like to stop and thank him.
my
There's hospitality.
cloak is now no longer to the floor. It's like mid-calf.
Oh, your clothes don't change color or change
But-
size.
Nothing
just
about
your-
my clothes changes. It's purely me physically.
So you got like floods going on, like flood pants. Your poor ankles. How do you have shoes?
I purposely kept my feet small.
Okay.
She bound them.
Osmond's just like, or Sigmund's just like, how do you do that? And I do this.
It's just like there with the notebook. Feet wrong size, hair too long. It's a
Is
shoddy
a
imitation at
woman.
best.
It's a woman just
No, that's what he likes.
You offer your thanks to Master Arngir.
Yes, for putting up with us and teaching us new things and
It is the greatest honor that can become a Greybeard.
Before we go, my Ulfspan has been still wrapped up in its thingy thing. Master Angia, I know you're not a godly man per se, but and he like starts unwrapping like the fur wrap of thing. I would be honored if you would say some words over this before we left, over the sword.
But of course, it would be my clank, 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 clank.
Now you need to go see a blacksmith. Get all the dents out.
That's the cool thing about Skyforge steel.
Gotta work out the kinks. I like food.
Can you describe Usbane?
I can show you a picture.
Can you describe?
Yes.
Usbane.
So, Usban is a great sword. So about 50 inches overall. It has a wide fuller blade, and it has sort of, because it's Skyforge steel, sort of has like that rippling like Damascus steel. Its pommel and its guard are made of bronze, and it's got a wolf's head open which is its pommel. And it's got like a leather grip, inlaid with like Nordic runes.
My son, I would be honored to bless this ancestral weapon. And I suppose you hold it out,
Yeah.
flat palms kind of thing. And he leans in and sort of inspects it very closely from one side to the other. And then he puts his hands together and says, Suga Dun. And you can feel the reverberation in the steel. It's like, it's almost painful, like when you hit a baseball bat.
Yeah.
You hit it wrong, it's like, ugh. Yeah, you can feel that reverberating through your hands, and it just keeps reverberating for the better part of, how long did I decide? No, for the better part of a minute, we'll say.
10 rounds.
Yeah, for the better part of a minute. May your steel be swift and strike true, son of Skyrim.
Bows. And then he's gonna like, it's on a scabbard, he's gonna like throw it over his back, but as he's right-handed, he's gonna put it over the left shoulder, because that way you can still cross-draw, or you can cross-draw, and you don't run into the thing of your arm being too short for your greatsword.
Also, a great sword sheath used to have about a foot at the end of the sheath was actually open, so you could pivot out and turn it.
Cool.
Cool.
so we will see you again.
I should most hope so.
We'll
You remember bringing the cart up the mountainside again?
No, we couldn't bring it up. We left it at the bottom with the gentleman, and we brought the food that he wanted to bring up.
I'm assuming
And
we
then-
did the same thing this time.
Like, as we're closing the door, I'll like, we'll bring you back something nice next time. Bye bye.
He just kind of chuckles.
Would we have like filled up our bags of rations and things like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
His backpack is one of those single sling bags with it's just fur. Like it's still got the hair on the outside and everything.
We're just gonna fast travel to Iverstead because it's a long walk and there's not a lot to see.
Yep.
And that is sort of the foot of the mountain.
So,
So this one suggests we just kind of head north.
yeah.
North to Donstad is. I haven't been there since I was a boy, so you'll forgive me if I don't know quite where I'm going.
This part of the road is a dead end. You gotta
Yep.
back out through town. I'm just gonna increase our speed real quick.
Oh my goodness, I've been
Whee!
typing all day.
And then this one hops in the car. All right, shall we head up? Keep your eyes open this time. See if you can see anything.
Oh, there's
There-
a deer.
It's a Dow.
You know what? I'd like one of those. As I overhear,
What's the sign say?
kick the wolf.
That totally scared me.
Probably.
You know, Ulfspan is Skalic for Wolfsbane.
Head to Whiterun then, I would suggest.
Very well.
Because that's heading north, is it not?
I think more just like
We're
west.
going southwest.
Hey, let's look at the mountainside. You never know, we might see something.
Nothing stands out.
Yeah, because we're looking for.
You probably bushwhacked.
We never took the roads. It was too dangerous. The Imperial patrols are.
Ooh.
Well,
What in the?
Name of Talos.
As
Anyway.
you're all sort of trying to find a point of interest or figure out the best way to proceed forth, a dragon swoops low overhead, dragging its tail nearly on the ground next to you, almost as a warning. And it wheels about and turns to face your cart. And you can all roll initiative.
Holy crap! Right, you son of a bitch, don't die. It's the first combat.
Oh my god!
I need the appropriate number of dice.
D'Angelo, just remember, it's initiative. You go first next round.
He's always so positive, isn't he?
If you roll a nat 1, does
You're
that
first next
just
round.
mean that you automatically are last?
No.
No,
You
necessarily.
still get all of your perception bonuses.
A note for Daniel.
Yes.
So I have
A raging boner.
probably. I have the skill or Pilgrim's Token. I have the I forget. It was like a finger knuckle bone of I forget which saint, but it's a saint finger knuckle bone. It means if I tie with somebody for initiative, I go before them.
Okay.
I have a feat that allows me to do the same thing.
Yeah, but do you have the finger knuckle of the saint? I bet not.
No, it's just my ancestral thing that gives me awesome abilities, like transforming.
What do we got?
12.
17.
9 plus 22.
31?
I have a really high percent. Oh, right, wisdom-based character. Right.
21 you said?
22.
22.
You are wisdom. You are wise.
And Lydia.
Wise for being 19. 18 and 7/8.
Alright, Cerulean has the first action as the dragon swoops overhead. I should turn that off so that it will notice us.
Excuse us. Hello,
Where does
bonjour.
me stand by?
I'll just let it get a little closer back and then I'll set the battle map.
Lydia's just vibing over there with the
With the spider?
Spadooner.
Did it just run away?
It may have, but we're gonna fight and... No.
No,
where's
we're
the-
here.
Yep.
I want the dragon at that corner. Thank you.
It still looks like it's not on properly with these glasses.
You want to put a 1 out for Lydia? And we'll use the smallest possible
Yep.
thing.
And then Dargan is going to be
The big thing.
a 2 on the initiative tracker.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Aurelian has the first turn.
All right. So, I am going to hop out of the cart,
Because it's flammable.
and I'm going to move my full 25 feet. Is he, it, they, within, 500 feet of me?
Yes.
Lovely. This is probably not gonna do me any good, so I'm just gonna like move into like the trees-ish over here.
Yep.
Just so that I'm not. Well, I kind of am still within line. Oh well. And I am just gonna go, guys, check this out. And I just raise my hands, and there's just a small light, red, that just gets bigger and bigger until it's like about like yay big. And then I just huck it, and it goes way farther than you think it should go. And it just lands right on his wings, like right between his shoulder blades is where I'm aiming for it to go.
Kaboom!
Okay.
And it'll reflex save, please.
Oh, that's pretty good. 36.
That isn't a critical. No, that is a critical success.
So that's quarter damage?
I don't know. I don't know how that works because it doesn't actually.
Does it say basic reflex?
It just says reflex saving throw.
John's on sound effects.
Awesome.
Oh, the humanity! It's like the Hindenburg going down. Well, I mean, if we actually kill the dragon.
12.
Oh, the scale manatee!
15.
There.
How did it?
I used my special dragon summoning spell.
Wow.
19.
Just so we can have a pictorial representation on the part. That's how big it is.
And when we kill it, we need to get
25.
the bones and stuff.
That's 25 fire if it's straight.
Okay. And so the crit, or the regular success would be half damage. Crit success is quarter or no
So
damage.
critical success is no damage.
Damn. So yeah, it sees that fireball coming, even though it's just like, it's a pea-sized ball of flame before it gets there. And it does a pretty sweet tuck and roll. Like it hugs its wings in, it rolls to the side, and then it unfurls them to continue flying towards you.
Shit! But like that explosion though, right? And that's my turn.
I'm trying to get the combat music to start. Or is it just gonna fly away?
It's gone!
It's flying backwards, yo.
Okay, well,
There
so
goes that dragon.
that's it for Aurelian's turn. The dragon is going to start its turn by flying straight towards the cart.
Oh.
You can tell what's coming, huh?
Poor cart.
And then it's going to use its breath weapon,
Dun dun dun.
breathing icy cold, well, shards of ice and just a torrent of blizzard winds and forces towards basically everyone in the cart.
Oh god.
The
I
frost.
hope Lydia is leveling as well.
Yeah, it's going to be in a cone, so it's going to hit everybody, including Lydia and the horse.
Shit.
My horse is -3.
We're going to need a reflex save from everybody.
Including me?
Yes.
I'm not there.
Oh, you are not there. That is correct. Everybody else.
Wah, 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 wah.
Reflex?
20.
Okay.
Probably not that good. 15.
29.
Okay. Okay.
Nope, I lied. 17.
Cool. That's a crit fail.
Woof!
That's a success. That's a regular fail.
Oh, she
I'm
didn't
not
have
there.
to roll.
Right. I have to roll for Lydia. That's the fourth one I'm waiting for. Lydia also fails. So,
Oh god. Lydia's gonna die.
Just gonna stand there.
off to a good start. Okay. Averaged it out. We're looking at 30 points of cold damage.
Halved for the success.
Halved for the success.
60 points of damage.
Whoa! She
For the
tried to kill
critical
2 bears in 2 weeks, man! I do take. I don't quite take all that.
Okay.
Thank you, cold resistance, for being ignored. So.
It's not halved like it
No,
would have been.
nothing like that. No, I just get a flat.
You just get a flat number taken off.
Yeah, it's like 5 or something.
Yeah.
At
Woof.
5th level, it's 10.
Nice.
Good thing we went up.
Well, it's 10th.
Yeah, I'm still not in good shape. I'm glad I took toughness
It just came.
and the shitload of constitution.
Hey, it's back!
It's just giving some color to the scenery. Maybe it'll notice us and start a fight. So that is it for its turn. It used 1 action move, 2 actions for breath, weapon. Next will be Sigmund.
2.
Oh, right. It's.
So is it still in the air, or is it like right in front of us now?
It's still in the air. It's about 15, 20 feet away, just sort of like diving down on your position. I'd say it's exactly 30 feet on the diagonal
Okay.
up from you.
I'm gonna get out of the cart.
Yep.
And since it's still above me, I'm going to cast. He's gonna wind up like a certain Tiberius of yore of Ranhilda's companionship,
Yeah.
and he's gonna wield back with a glowing spear-looking object, and whip it and cast Divine Lance.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun, praise Talos. With 20. Sorry, this is a new. I gotta look at my
New character who dis.
new character who does 27 to hit.
A 27 is just short of success.
Oh balls, that's not great.
We are screwed.
And then as my final action, I'm gonna cast myself. I have to use 1 action
Yep.
to cast heal on myself,
Very good.
and I'm gonna use one of my healing hands
Okay.
to give myself some extra healing. Woo! This doesn't actually use a spell slot. I get 2 free of these.
Okay.
You're just gonna touch yourself?
I'm just gonna touch
So, yeah.
myself. So you get 2 free ones at your
14
highest
or
spell
above.
level. So 7,
Just
Yep.
missing.
Yep.
14 for 18.
Okay.
18 hit points back. As I just sort of
We only have it.
rub my breastplate.
The old sort of like heartburn, you know.
Yeah, ooh.
All right.
Frost freezer burn.
Jaslad is next.
We're all gonna die.
Jaslad, it's your turn. Oh, you're trying to decide what to do.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
This one's going to inspire courage
Okay.
and just go.
You are so inspiring.
And then this one is going to cast telekinetic projectile and fling a rock at it. Actually, I just look around. Fuck you! And there's like a branch pine cone goes flying at it.
A pine cone. A worthy weapon against a dragon.
Well, it's going to be pretty fucking quick.
Maybe I'll put a hole through its wing.
No, that's going to be a 25.
Yeah, with the 25, it's just moving too fast to accurately judge where to aim your projectile.
And that's it. I stand where I stand.
All right, Lydia is next, and
Is this a new day from the previous day?
yes, I think you rested in the inn where you met with Delphine, and then you headed out here.
I don't have mage armor on or pet cash.
Parsnips.
We traveled up the mountain into super, super cold.
Yeah,
I would have done
you
at
pet
the
cache
very
him all the
least
time.
pet cash.
Lydia is going to say,
Just picture one.
she's going to shout, rather, "Get off the cart! I'll stow it behind rocks and come back for the fight!" And just like one action, climb over and like push whoever was driving out of the way, and just like, yeah.
There is no horse.
The horse went.
Right. So
She
she's
grabbed the
not
cart.
going to do that. She is going to say, "Spread out so his breath can't get us all," and then she will draw a bow from her back.
That's 20. That looks 25 feet. Oh wait, no, I couldn't have because I gotta get.
You used all 3 actions with your spell and then your thing. You
Because
didn't-
getting it doesn't
2
move.
spells, divine lance. 2 actions, divine lance. 1.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
So you're still in there. Lydia is going to use 1 action to draw a bow, 1 action to hop off the wagon and get to like here, and then her 3rd action to loose a steel arrow at the dragon.
Don't forget the class 1 from me.
Yes, I marked it down. She rolls a nat 1. Yeah, the arrow goes straight up, and no one's quite sure what happened to it after that.
Oh no.
She maybe should step to the side.
That's all 3 of her actions. Lazalia is next. What
Oh,
you
am
got?
I? Okay, so
You're the only one left.
Long last.
I'm first.
First, next round.
Do you want to try pulling those into the white strip here? It might just make the colors read a little bit. Yeah, that looks better.
Okay, so, is this about 25 feet to here?
No.
That's 35 feet.
I'd say like 25 is probably there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You have more movement.
I do.
I believe you had 30.
I have to be sneaking to get more movement, and I can't sneak because he knows where I am. It's pretty hard to sneak. Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna tuck in right here because it looks like there's a tree there.
Okay.
He's still gonna know where I am. So, I'm gonna take up my bow and shoot a.
Quick draw.
So 1 action to move, 1 action to shoot.
I'm gonna shoot a fire arrow.
Okay.
He's a frosty boy.
Oh. Oh, ho, ho. That is a 36.
Is that
36.
The extra 1 for me as well?
Yep.
Nice.
That's a hit.
What do I do when I hit? Oh my god.
I love you so much, Brandon.
Has it been that long?
It feels like it.
Like mother, like daughter.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Oh my goodness. Do I notice any change, any difference, anything?
You hit it. Yeah, that is a difference.
Fuck off.
Congratulations!
Yeah, with your 18, your arrow sails through the air. You've correctly judged where it's going to be when the arrow gets there. It sinks into a spot between 2 of its scales, and you catch just the hint of a shimmer of crimson splashing out from it. Next will be Arian.
How about I take another turn?
Oh, yeah, that too. That
Yeah,
too.
you have one more. Yeah, one more action.
I'm
What do you
going to
shoot it again.
Try again.
I had it in my head. You were like, I'm gonna sneak and then shoot, because that's what you always do.
Oh, but I can't sneak because...
Hide, but yeah.
You could technically try.
Could have. Now it is too late.
No. Take your shot and then hide after the shot.
Yeah.
So you're ready for next round. You can try.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. Try hiding behind the tree.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you roll your stealth, I guess?
Yes.
Do I do that now? Yep.
Yes.
You roll a stealth check. You're like, how well can I duck underneath this bush to look like I'm disappear?
25.
25. Okay. You attempt to hide behind the tree.
That sounds ominous.
You won't know until next round how it goes.
Next is the dragon. It's going to continue.
Next is me.
No.
Yep.
I rolled
Oh
31.
yes. Sorry.
I rolled 31!
I read her final action as your turn. Continue.
Next, it's gonna be your turn, because the dragon's not gonna get one and neither is Sigmund.
No, I'm just really excited for my turn, okay? That's all that's going on.
Absurd.
Hit it.
Absurd
Okay.
for his turn.
I have... GM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fen, does that mean that I am invisible? Does that mean that I am impervious to physical damage?
Let's see what...
That would have been a great question for the Greybeards.
see what this...
Nah, brah. We do this live! Hi, peoples.
It doesn't say, so I'm gonna say... yeah, invisible, impervious to damage.
Unless they have ghost touched. Because that's the thing in Pathfinder.
So then, would you be able to damage somebody?
I mean, it only lasts for a round.
That's true.
So,
Go kaboom.
I am not going to do that this turn because it's currently flying away from me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just focus intensely for a beat, cast True Strike,
Mm-hmm.
and then cast
Acid arrow.
Acid Arrow
Rock and roll.
at...
Arrow of the ass. Aim for his ass with the arrow of the ass.
At actually, hold on. I just need to check and see. Heightened 2. Never mind. So
Yeah, no point. Shoot
no
him,
point.
guys.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot it as is with my.
You have advantage.
I have advantage.
Well, that's not what thing is called here. You just get to roll.
Natural 1 and natural 20.
Dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh away.
I mean, it's advantage, so I get to take the better of those two numbers, which is
Blessed
natural
be
20,
Talos.
which is 65 to hit.
35.
3.
65! I'm like,
Holy!
bejeebus, that's a quad.
You went to God tier for a moment.
blessings of Talos.
The dragon just like fades to
Vaporized.
white and like there's a mushroom cloud.
Talos just comes down. You just see a hand come down from a cloud and it's like, whap!
Monty Python foot just like squish.
A divine fly swatter.
Okay, so because that was a natural 20, that means that my success goes up a notch?
Yes.
Or, so instead of a success to hit,
Well-
it would be a critical success.
What is your total after the natural 20?
My
30.
total is 35.
But
after
rolling the
natural
20 still bumps it up.
So it goes from a success to a critical success.
Yeah. There's nothing higher than that, so.
Yeah.
2, 6.
14.
E.
Hold on. 18, 25, 50 points of acid damage.
Hot dog.
Diggity dog.
Daffodil.
And does he go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say with 50 points of damage in a single strike, you effectively melt one of its wings.
He's on the ground!
You hit it square in the middle of the bat wing fabric,
Membrane?
and it like splashed across, and it just like melts before your eyes. So on its turn, it's going to
Take persistent
continue-
damage.
Yeah, it will take persistent damage.
Only 2 points.
and that's the last time it's going to take persistent damage. It's going to continue its rough flight path. However, it's going to be much less in control. It's going to end up here.
Boom.
So one action, just like sort of maintaining the course. It is going to take damage for running into the wall there.
There we go.
I thought I got it.
I know you did, but like I need to feel something again.
However, as
That's
it
not
was
a hit.
flying across, it was dragging its tail. It was aiming for a tail strike on the cart.
Lauren needed to feel something.
So it makes a tail strike against the cart with a 24 to hit. I'm going to assume that passes the cart's AC.
Does it get disadvantage for it being not able to fly real great?
It's using its tail. It's just like flinging its tail at.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming like if it's going.
He's
to
on
hit
the ground
something-
spinning like a Beyblade at the moment.
Oh, okay.
You got him on the ground, but he's like tail on the way down through the cart.
Okay.
It does a lot of damage.
Who's
Goodbye,
in-
cart.
Goodbye,
If we are
people in the cart.
So this is the thing: is I was in the cart, but it actually didn't break my personal AC.
What's going to happen is the cart is going to take 19 damage and just explode into splinters. Gislad and Sigmund are both going to take 9 points of damage. Collateral damage
Sigmund,
from...
are you down?
Nope.
Thank God.
I built hardier.
Than your father, that's for sure.
He was older.
For the dragon's third action, you know what? We'll go ahead and say the third action is it just recovering to get onto its feet and into a battle-ready position.
Yeah.
It's no
Getting
longer
up
prone.
from prone.
Yeah. So that will take us to Sigmund.
I'm gonna be like, yeah!
And he's
Oh
gonna, like,
shit!
Hell yeah.
draw Uspan.
Yeah.
Ah!
So
And-
one action to draw, one action to get to him.
Yep.
Does Sigmund have quick draw like his father?
No, so he can't attack. He has to actually take he has to take an action to pull his sword out.
It's 2 to wield a two-handed weapon.
That's shitty.
One,
I thought it was
2.
one to just draw.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 actions for a two-handed weapon.
Oh, you're looking up one.
Because I know it's an action to go from dual wielding to one wielding.
Which would make sense if drawing a single-handed weapon is 1, then 2.
You know
But
what?
you could put both hands
Yeah.
on simultaneously and
It
pull.
seems to me this is 1 action.
Okay.
It's just the swapping that costs 1, and that's where it gets confusing.
Swing.
So, move, draw, swing.
Swing.
Swiggity swooty!
31 to hit.
31 will hit.
Just trying to beat 28.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same damage as the. That I didn't have to change. 16 points of slashing damage. Or piercing, pick your pick.
So in the actual it says, if you retrieve a two-handed item with only one hand, you still need to change your grip before you can wield or use it. If you say, I'm grabbing it with both.
So that's just if, like, I grab, I potion, I drink, next turn you will have to do the thing. That's all it's saying.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, 16 points of slashing damage. That's pretty effective. You sort of heave it laterally across its mouth, and you knock 2 of its teeth out of its mouth, and you cause some bleeding in there.
Ah!
Just
Like
let us
father,
know.
like son.
Yeah.
This one is going to use his movement to get right under the dragon, and just like, oh god, this one's scared, ah! Boop! And I will cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
So that's movement and
Double
2
that.
for
Yeah.
Vampiric Touch. So that means that we
Inspired
do
Courage
not
drops.
have Inspired
Nope,
Courage.
you do not. I need a Fortitude save. Can you
Fortitude
move me?
save on the dragon. Not great. 26.
Oh, sorry, I moved down.
He succeeds. So it's only half damage.
Okay.
Do you want...
No. 4, 9, 13, 19, 24, 25. Cut in half is
12.
12. So that's 12 points of necrotic damage, and I get 6 temporary HP.
That's nice. It's a nice little.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I get half of the damage I deal.
All right, that's all 3 for you. Lydia is up next. She's got the bow. She's just going to drop it on the ground, draw her sword, move up, and just one hand sort of try to jab the sword in the eye. She's got a 13 plus. She hits with a 31 to hit.
Nice, Lydia.
Nice.
Get some.
And does 18 points of piercing damage as she jams the sword right into the eye socket and just sort of wiggles it around a bit and takes it out.
Obviously, you don't like
This
that
show
one.
is rated R.
I don't know. There's something
Shove it in
about
its cloaca!
eyeballs. Something about eyeballs.
It's fair.
Did
For
we
me, it's
take-
fingernails
Am I wearing
and
my
teeth.
father's boots? Can
No.
we take those?
Yes, you're not wearing them because they are meant to go somewhere else.
I can get him use out of them first.
No, I specifically took them away.
Oh.
She did. Lazalia is next.
I am going to.
Shoot from your hiding position.
Boo! Do I get to sneak attack? No?
No. You rolled
I imagine you like behind like a
How-
very slim tree, like.
You'll never see me!
Is it
Yeah.
flat-footed though because of all the allies around it?
No, it needs allies on opposite sides.
Flank it. And it's got its back towards a brick. Can the stone be our ally?
The earth is our friend.
That sounds
Commune
like a
with
druid.
Earth. Yo, can you back me up here?
So,
Can I blow about
If you're a
350?
druid,
I imagine that is going up.
You want
Like
to point with your pointer?
I would like to point with my pointer. This is uphill.
Yeah, it's a pretty steep first 10 feet, and then it rounds out on the top.
it is a knoll.
A rocky outcropping.
Indeed.
Okay, I am going to shoot.
The dragon, I presume.
No, you.
Lydia, she's right there.
It's just standing there, looking threatening.
That would be 26.
26, I'm afraid, is just going to bounce off of his dragon scales. He is down, he is wounded, but he's still a dragon.
What would I need to do to clamber up this rock face?
You'd have to make an athletics check.
You're an expert in that, aren't you?
I am going to clamber up that rock face.
Okay,
And go where?
on top.
Presumably.
That would be a 25.
With a 25,
You trying to get here?
you climb up to this point, and then you've got 10 feet of movement from there. as
Okay,
part of
I
the
want to
section.
duck behind that bush
Behind the bush.
and hide. Behind the bush and hide.
Okay,
A bush of many uses.
roll your stealth check. Sneak check, whatever it is.
I do find bushes have many uses.
It is a 30.
30 is much better than 26.
Okay.
Bruian is next.
Oh, that's right! You're last!
I'm first!
Of the next round.
Rian is going to be like,
Oh shit! Oh
shit, oh shit, oh shit. Do I
Yes.
Yes.
go for an acid arrow without the true strike and then become invisible?
No, do hast. Do hast hard.
Why would you need to become invisible?
Because this thing is gonna come after me. Its movement
We have
is
3 allies
huge.
next to it. Stand your ground. Do the thing.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Do what you were built for. Kill things without mercy.
Will.
Or care to yourself.
We'll fix you, don't worry.
Okay, so I am again focusing.
Or find a daughter.
I am not old enough for a daughter.
Maybe you're lying.
Ooh, I'm not lying.
See, this is why we did it. This is why we fucking did it.
Ouch. So it will hit. That's
32?
18 plus 14.
32.
32 hits.
I thought you were struggling. I'm sorry for complaining.
No, it's all good.
Guys, Guys, I think we should kill the dragon and then, like, make it our bed.
Okay, so that is 14. 1 second.
21.
21.
21 points of damage. Excellent. The dragon is looking pretty haggard right now.
Damage.
Persistent damage comes on its turn.
Yes, it's
Which
its
is
turn.
right now.
1!
One!
One little bitch dragon.
Backwards.
So it is looking bruised and bloodied. You hit it sort of dead center. Its sort of like whole belly armor section is melting and exposing the softer flesh beneath. It straight up not having a great time right now.
No.
It is going to use Draconic Frenzy to make 2 claw strikes and 1 horn strike in any order.
Okay,
Oh!
my question for you,
Yes.
just so that I can remember or not, do I do persistent damage
Yes.
next time?
Yes.
Persistent holds, okay.
So first is going to be a claw strike against Sigmund. That is a 29 to hit.
Oh, that's just gonna hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a regular hit, though.
That's going to be 23 points of
Oh,
slashing
that's-
damage.
That is unpleasant.
Oh, hold on.
Does that knock you down?
No.
Okay.
23?
Yes.
23.
Well, then it's going to send its second claws at you.
Oh.
That is a 37 to hit on a nat 20.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a crit. Oh,
Yeah.
we're not. This is not even bother. He's down.
I gotta know. Oh, sorry, I should have stopped there. 5, 16, 32 points of slashing.
Oh yeah, no, he's down.
Yeah.
But not dead.
Nope, not dead, but dying.
You can just about see his spine from the front side. And then it's going to throw a horn strike at Jaslad, just sort of wrenching its head to the side.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That is 25 to hit.
Hits.
Just.
That'll be 15 points of piercing damage as its horn sort of like sinks into your kidney section and grips onto you.
Not 354, just 54 love.
Then it's just going to pull its horn out and make its way away from you as best it can. What is its movement speed here?
Is it gonna step on Sigmund while he's down?
Then
No.
it really is going to be the foot of God from my
But
Python.
because he went down with a crit, he starts at dying 2 instead of dying 1.
You just don't like my characters.
I just
No.
don't like you, okay?
Specifically.
No, he's just trying to give you more opportunities to make characters.
I
the
just
thing that you
made
love
this
so
one.
much.
You made him like 3 months ago.
Okay, fair enough. 2 months.
He is going to move 60 feet up into the woods here. That's going to get him to about... Actually, about to there. Just sort of like...
So how does he?
curling
Does he
running
go like over us to get there? Is he going up over the mountain to get there?
He rounds the boulder and just like
I
clambers
figure
away.
he's a large or giant creature, so like
Yeah.
he can probably just walk over that.
This one is large, but no, it's clambering around. It is in a great deal of pain, so it's taking the easiest path away from you guys.
So do either Jaslad or Lydia
No,
get
wait,
an attack?
that's a fighter thing.
Yeah. So that is that. Next is Sigmund.
You got it.
Roll. No.
Oh, you're right. Nope. Sigmund moves up in initiative to just before the dragon. It is Jaslad's turn.
I just look down at him.
Not
Why is
again.
that?
When
And-
you die, you go just before the person who knocked you down.
We're remembering this rule so I don't actually die and kill a second character.
I
Because
was
it,
looking-
would be just like you to roll
Roll
a nat
one.
1 again.
First combat, dead.
Yeah.
Done.
I just gotta get that. I gotta figure out
We're
how much.
just-
It wasn't anti-favoritism either. He just needed a
Yeah.
path
I just
out,
wanted to-
and you were the guy in the way.
Yeah.
So you just hear, like, on the cusp of your consciousness, just lag going, fuck! But
Not
like,
again.
I'm yelling, fuck! But it just, in your ear, sounds like, fuck.
It's a gentle caressing.
As you
Ooh,
heal
that's
up
nice.
12 hit points.
Rock and roll. You now wounded 1. That's 2 actions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Third action.
And then third action, I'm gonna make my way around the boulder so I can keep an eye on the dragon.
Away downtown.
Absolutely. So you'll get to like
walking
here.
Actually, and you know what? Instead of going around, fuck it. Lad's just going up straight up the rock. I have climbing speed now.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just.
Yeah, you can get to about there. Next will be Lydia, who.
Bitch!
Yeah, she's just going to stow her sword for 1 action, retrieve a potion, and just move and hand it to Sigmund, but he can't receive it until his turn.
Okay.
Next will be Lazalia,
What kind of potion of health?
a standard healing potion.
You're up
So
on the
she
hill.
couldn't pour it into his gullet?
No.
She used all 3 actions: stow sword, draw potion, move.
Couple different dice for that.
Lazalia is next.
Alright. I am going to get out of my sneaky position and shoot it.
Bam!
Did the sneak work this time?
You actually don't get to know, but it did.
Well,
It's technically supposed to be secret because you don't know if you're like actually hidden or if you're just hidden. You know?
Shoot it!
If you're adult hidden or child hidden.
You can't tell.
Oh
by
no,
the
where
senses.
did Lazalia go? And then the GM thinks, am I gonna kill this motherfucking bitch for fucking with me?
but I need
Just like
it
normal adult children.
for knowing about.
You don't get to know if they can see you or not.
But she has to know when she hits.
You roll, I take the 2 off of it if they are flat-footed, is kind of the deal.
But then she has to
also
ask
gets
about the sneak attack.
Sneak damage.
When she hits, I
So-
tell her essentially.
So essentially, find a nice little spot rock to hide behind, hide, then shoot.
You've
Well, I'm
she
already-
already hid.
She can hide again. No, like that
Well,
was last
but
one.
yeah, but
No,
she
I
doesn't.
went
Oh.
up and hid behind the tree. Right.
Right.
I thought I
Yeah.
was hiding. So no, I'm gonna shoot the dragon.
Shoot it!
Inspire courage is
Yeah, it's
off.
gone. Yeah. You're not inspired because I'm like,
33.
Nice.
33
Hits.
will hit as a sneak attack.
The handful of dice. Do one of those little shake cup things.
You
Yes.
just don't get to know that you're hidden because it's sort of like
game
they
breaking?
could- A little bit.
Yeah.
It can impact your decisions.
Yes.
Yes. Like, just lad. We'll just hide now.
Yeah.
But would you if you didn't know that you weren't hidden?
28.
28. Holy crap. Holy.
Do it again!
So with that, the dragon's like clambering away and you catch it in the back of the skull. And its head just like snaps forward. And it's basically like desperate army crawling on its forearms, just slowly dragging itself away.
Okay. So I could.
Don't look at me, I'm
I could totally hide. I mean, if he's not looking at me, I don't know.
You
Because
could
I've
hide.
got 2 actions left. If I hide
And then
then
shoot.
shoot him again.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
Okay.
Are you gonna
She
shift to like?
No.
That's
doesn't
not-
have the actions for it.
Oh, right. I guess.
Just go.
I didn't hide.
Okay.
That was a.
See, like, people think that like, you have to hide by going completely. Me, I picture
Do I
hiding.
add
You're going
something
behind a
to the
barrel,
roll?
you duck down. Are you going to pop up from here and shoot, or are you going to pop up here from shoot?
Oh, right. Sorry. 18.
No.
Oh, frickin' hell! I do not shoot it.
A little too overconfident with the first hit. The second one, you aim sideways and you shoot wide. Next is Aruyan.
Creature is within 120 of me.
Yes.
Wonderful. In that case, I rinse and repeat.
It's like you have a combo set up or something.
Combo breaker.
And I again focus
Break his balls.
True Strike.
Wait
And
up the
then,
Chloe gun.
no,
Give him.
I don't hit. My highest is 11. I needed at least a 14 to hit.
Well, you never know. You might be flat-footed against you, running away like a little bitch. Is it 25 to hit?
It's not gonna hit.
No,
The most it
unfortunately
does
not.
is 2.
Fair.
So I aim, and it just sort of like goes off and splatters against a tree. And I'm like, oh no, not the tree!
Yeah, you hear the tree like. Oh.
Does the tree, when it's doing the land on the dragon? You almost looked annoyed there.
It does not.
Okay.
It would have
Thought I
been
would check.
hilarious. Would have been absolutely hilarious if the tree fell on the dragon and the dragon died. That would have been choice.
It would have been good.
Because how hurt does it look running away right now?
Significantly.
It's
I said it's
pretty-
like desperately army crawling on its forearms to get away. Is that all 3 of your actions, Rurian?
Yes, True Strike and Acid Arrow.
Alright, then Sigmund is up next.
I'm going to take 25 feet to get to here.
Yep.
And he's going to point. He's just holding the potion bottle in his hand, not taking it yet. And he's going to point with his sword and yell, Eke! Which is behold. And his sword's going to glow gold for a second, and then pew! It's going to
Does it
fire.
actually do that sound?
Laser blue!
And it's going to fire a sword-looking outline.
Is it a pew or is it like a block? Or is it like...
It's like when you use one of those thunder sheets.
I just picture the sword wobbling and then like a sound wave going.
Alright, roll it.
Do I still get your
No.
inspiring courage?
Nope.
Inspire Courage hasn't been up for a few rounds.
28.
28 hits exactly.
Oh, booyah.
Booyakasha!
Just don't roll negative damage.
5 to 5. Let's do that.
5 and 2
10,
is 7.
12.
With 12 points of lightning damage?
Divine. So the way it says in the Pathfinder rulebook, it's like choose law, chaos, good, evil, damage to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the morality of a dragon is, so like, I assume evil?
The argument could be made for evil.
The morality of the dragons.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll just say a beam of white light for a better description. And it impacts the dragon, and it does that anime thing where like various beams of light start shining out of the dragon before it finally explodes.
He blows on his sword.
With that, we will end combat if you would be so kind as to...
Oh, this one! Oh my god, this one's cocked!
Well, that was fun.
I'm gonna go over to Sigmund. Whoa, Jesus.
Who's got like the magical equivalent of red dawn, just like.
And I am going to just sort of like
Poor
Pat-
thing.
pat
It's quivering.
Sigmund on the back and just be like, you did good.
You did good, kid.
Thanks.
Yeah, fighter. Hey, just Vlad will actually look at you.
It's not.
Put a hand on your shoulder. Your father would be proud of you as I heal you 10 hit points by casting Soothe. And my verbal component is your father would be proud of you.
Sweet.
So why aren't we sucking the soul?
It's not working
I
right
think it's
now.
probably because it was like a conjured dragon.
But just as with every other dragon you've killed, it melts into just a pile of bones as the air is filled with shimmering ribbons of colored light that blast forth into the three of you. We'll go ahead and take a break there and come back to deal with the aftermath of having defeated the dragon.
Yes,
We'll be
because
back.
I've got to search for bones and teeth and all that kind of stuff.
We will be back at 7:57.
Sorry.
Hello everyone and welcome back
You don't
to
have
Daedra and
to do
Deathclaws.
anything.
If you're just joining us, we just killed a dragon.
Oh god.
This one is tired. This one just shit his pants.
Say he's drinking that health potion, like a Powerade after the.
Good job! Good game! Good game! Go smack it around.
That's what you need. You guys need a barrel full of health potion to pour over Lydia after a battle.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Lydia,
Lydia just comes
how
up,
are
puts
you
a-
doing?
Puts a towel around my shoulder like a boxer.
She just sort of like dusts her shoulders off. She's like, I'm fine. It barely got me. Oh, well, you know, some of the frost breath, but
This one's not fine.
I'm gonna spend a few minutes doing health on you.
Yeah.
That's 17 plus a lot.
As you like lift my one arm, you notice that the
28. That's critical, isn't it? 28?
yeah, I think so.
as you lift up my arm, you'll notice that like my wound is actually starting to bleed again.
Okay, so I don't know how. I can't remember. I can never remember how.
26 hit points.
To me?
Treat wounds.
Treat wounds, yeah.
Blessings of Talos be upon you.
And to you as well?
Blessings of Talos be upon you.
Well, this one feels a lot better now.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Was it a critical success?
Yes.
Yes.
It's 4d8.
Be healed! And you slap me in the forehead.
One of these days.
Holy!
One of these days.
16
16
plus 5, and then rolling
21. 27.
Be healed by the power of God!
So-
Not God, by the power of
Grace.
modern medicine. It's modern.
This
I
one
shoved
feels
some
a
dirt
lot
in it.
better. Ah, please don't. This one.
I am trained also in medicine. I don't know why, but
So that you can understand. Yeah, he
We all
did.
have medicine.
Not this one. Actually, sure, I'm trained.
I
shit.
don't have medicine either. I have nature, which counts as medicine, but I don't have medicine.
So this
What I
one,
meant by that is that you can heal.
yeah, this one has a suggestion now. Now that we're not dying, do we want? And I just look at my cart. This one's poor cart. Is any of the supplies in the cart still okay?
Yeah, for the most part, they're all fine. A lot of it was made out of metal and or cloth, which is pretty resistant to bludgeoning damage. It's just scattered all over the road.
This one will take the time to try to gather up at least enough food and roll up the bed to like the 2 extra cots we had in the cart. Well,
So the card is unusable?
the cart's splintered.
It's
Each
in
wheel
half.
has its own section of the cart.
nice. We need to get some horses.
So, how much would you say in bulk do I have to carry now for cart supplies? Or do we like spread it out?
You said those 2 cots and some food?
Yeah.
And the battle axe of fiery souls.
You can carry that. 2 cots, are bedrolls.
Yeah.
I'll call those 1 light each,
Okay.
which, you know, might be a little generous, but that's fine. And then the rations, we'll call that 1 bulk altogether.
Okay.
Are you carrying it all, or do
This
we
one
need...
can carry. I'm only at half my carrying capacity then. This one doesn't carry armor or anything like that, so.
Just lads, just like tie the end of the sleeve. All right, all the food goes in here.
Vaguely just slad flavored.
I do not know how much bulk I am carrying. No, in all of this stuff.
Probably a light each. Everything's declared a light unless it's negligible.
Or big.
Well, I'm thinking that most of my stuff.
I think the dragon bones is 1 bulk each.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
who picked up the dragon?
Yes, there were 3 dragon bones, 3 dragon scales, a leather helmet of minor magicka, and 303 gold.
It hasn't changed anything.
The helmet and each of the bones and scales are 1. No, the helmet is light.
Nothing's changed.
The 3 bones and the 3 scales are 1 bulk each.
So
There it goes.
I can carry 2.
Lydia says, I can carry 3.
So then we need 1 bone and the helmet.
I just kind of like strap the helmet to my belt.
Very good.
I am 3.6 bulk over my allotment.
Then we're gonna go slow.
Helmet of minor magic.
2.4.
Daniel?
Leather helmet of minor magicka.
I might just put that on my head.
Yeah.
This one has a suggestion. Can we look up the mountainside a bit?
Less, because... Wait, is a bedroll light?
Yeah, one light.
Okay, so that dropped it down.
This one suggests, now that we don't have a cart, should we just start bushwhacking up the mountains and get a good view of the area around us, or?
No, that's a very bad idea now that I have to carry everything.
This one can carry some of your stuff.
What does the helmet of minor magicka do?
I'm
it
sure
in the
between
thing?
all of us and Lydia, we can
Enchantments
spread out
tab.
everything
Okay.
so that it doesn't mess us up.
Yeah, I am
I
going
don't think
to...
a single apple, though, would be a light, though.
Lydia says, just lad, could you not summon your horse again to carry some of our supplies?
This one could, but this one's also worried about things, jumping us.
That is fair. A dragon did just come out of nowhere and ambush us.
So we should. Why would it make a difference if we were to go up the?
Because she's carrying
You're
so much stuff right
fatigued.
now.
I am carrying way more than my personal allotment. I am going to eat the cheese and the apple after that and be like, you know what, y'all? Screw this.
Because I know some things, yeah.
Well, I mean, we would sit and have something to eat, I'm sure, because it's probably midday now.
It was midday when you left. We're
Yeah,
getting
it's almost
on to
nighttime. That's why this one's saying maybe
Yeah.
we travel for a couple more minutes and then call it a night somewhere.
Yeah, so we really should deke off the road
That's why I'm suggesting we go up the hill at least. And
to,
get a view of the area around us.
to hide somewhere and have our nights.
What do we think? This way?
Yeah, up a little more.
That's what I was thinking. The other hill, whatever. Just get up high. Let's take a look.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
bring
keep this helmet.
Parthenax out and just give him little scritches.
He stays very close to you for your warmth, but definitely accepts those scritches and flicks his tongue out every once
So
in a
is
while.
that... Where are we, for heaven's sakes?
There's something weird down there. What's that? It looks almost like a theater, a stage. Right there. Looks like a stage.
That's the ground.
Looks just like an outcropping of rocks.
Looks like a fungus.
For aesthetic purposes, I would say this is more of a hood than a helmet. Leathery.
Well, south is not where we want to go. We wanted to go north.
So hit the water.
But where water is that here? Is
This
this?
looks like there's a little
No,
island
no, we're-
and a
Iverstead is where we
peninsula
got out. So this
kind
is...
of thing.
No.
Like there's a little,
We've
looks
been
like there's an
traveling.
island right there.
But that's rivers. That looks like an island in the middle, so I'm guessing that's this.
This is open water.
Don't be so sure of that. That might be the game struggling to draw at that distance.
Yeah. This one thinks that is this, because
Siggy's
Iverstead
starting
was right
fire.
there.
We've traveled more than that.
Apparently
We didn't
did
go
not.
very far before we dragonized.
Well, tell you what, let's get back down the hill then. Just head straight north then.
But the Marty making the fire.
No, you don't need to make a fire, Sigmund.
Oh.
Remember? This one still has a house for us. Just, it might not be the cart anymore.
But I thought we were going off the road to make camp.
Yes, we're just gonna head straight north, but we can't head straight north there because there was a mountain in the way. So this one suggests we just go north from here.
Well, I thought we were literally.
Whoa.
You reach the crest of a small cliff, and you hear the growling of a bear beneath you as you head straight north.
This one suggests we veer a little bit. Because it's not quite dark yet. Like, we don't have to spend time setting up camp anymore.
We could just jump on him and kill him. And have bear for dinner.
Maybe we don't fight a bear. You know, we just, survive the dragon.
Yes, we did. Let's get the bear for dinner.
Oh.
This one's not a fauna bear. Too fatty.
All right, then let's go around and leave
Fat
the
shaming
damn
the bear.
bear.
I'm not fat shaming. I just don't want its fat. Too grizzled.
Oh, there's a house over there.
And there's Iverstead. We literally
Didn't
just got out of
we
town.
just come out of there?
We literally just got out of town.
What the hell are we doing?
Useless gods.
The reason why we headed south out of town because it ends. The road ends, and we had to take the cart to go south and around the mountain to take the road. But now we have no cart.
All right, let's keep going then.
Perhaps we
We could stay in town if we wanted to.
No, why waste money?
This is true.
Well, you know, we could,
Stop off, sell some stuff here, and then go on.
Yeah, let's stop at the inn and maybe lighten the load a bit and get some traveling supplies.
what we need to find is some horses.
I'm not
one-
wasting money on horses.
I didn't say money.
Are you thieving horses?
As a member of the Stormcloaks, should we
You're not a
enter
member of the
Imperial
Stormcloaks.
territory and commandeer some horses in the name of true sons and daughters of Skyrim, I will sleep consciously at night.
So the answer is yes. You're going to steal horses.
Stealing is such an ugly word. I prefer commandeering.
Ah.
You enter the Tavern of Iverstead. There's some light lute music played in the background.
Is there a place to actually buy like daggers and stuff? There isn't here, is there? No.
It's too small a town for that. This is pretty much the closest thing to a shop.
You just kicked over a chair.
That's fine.
Clean up your shit.
Hello.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
That sounds like fun. We should stay the night
Oh,
and do that.
fine. Oh, maybe there's dead things in there that I can smite.
Barrows are specifically full of dead things. That's kind of their purpose.
Didn't we go into a barrel close to here?
No, we went into the sewers, found a blue ghost that took us to a red beam of light with a sword.
No, long before that.
Oh,
No, I don't remember that.
you mean Bleak Falls Barrow, but Sibin wasn't with you for that, so he doesn't remember.
This one just wants to unload some stuff, so I just looked at him. We got some loot we would wish to lighten our packs before another long journey. You in the market of buying any knickknacks?
Something is wrong.
Save. Restart. Buggy. Uh-oh.
Weird.
I've got a whole bunch of lockpicks.
Yeah, what do you got to sell?
I have a lantern I'd like to get rid of. It's in really good shape. I haven't used it because I can, and I just sort of like cast magical flames with prestidigitation.
10 gold.
There you go. Thank you.
This would maybe suggest the very heavy, bulky things that we just picked up.
Like a battle axe of fiery souls.
Yeah, I don't have much use for that.
You just like
cooking
put it on the
rabbits.
table and it's like, oh, it's flames shooting out of it.
It's like,
So we
I
got
clean rooms and I cook rabbits. Keep your axe.
no.
As a tribute
No.
to the... We might want to tributes.
The blade of devastation.
Did somebody else pick up the dragon scales and the bones?
I picked up 2 bones. Lydia picked up 3
Scales?
scales.
Okay, I will grab the other bone then.
You want the dragon bone? Put it on the wall?
How much you want for it?
100 gold?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
We do have either the dragon bone or scale for either one of the dragon bones or scales from this particular venture is due at an inn in Whiterun.
Fascinating.
This one, I think I think we've got rid of what we can. Can this one just get a nice warm meal for the road?
Certainly.
Well, how much?
10 gold.
And we each got 76 out of the loot from the dragon.
Okay, that's good to know.
Then I will add that right now.
The specialty here is mashed turnips with a pheasant gravy.
That doesn't sound bad.
I'll just take it like as a little cauldron to go and like warm dinner as soon as we find a place to camp. All right, let's get out of town. We'll spend the last hour of daylight just to get as north as possible, I guess. And then this one we'll spend the 10 minutes to cast to make the
But I
house.
thought we were staying here, not necessarily here, but like near
To go
town
to the
here to
burrow.
go to the burrow to fight ghosts.
Do we want to go to the burrow?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go towards the burrow and then just set up camp right in front of it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
What's a borrow? If it's a barrow,
Barrow?
perhaps we can camp in the inlet of it.
This one will make us a nice countryr place.
All right, you folding house.
So just off to the right there. Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow, guys, you really built right close to town.
Ooh. I wonder if we will get...
This has got to be. That's right next
That's
to
gonna be health issues.
Yeah, I
there.
was gonna say that's gotta be health and safety. You know, they're like.
I don't know. They're in caskets.
Yeah, but it's like right next to the
Open
where they
casket.
prepare food and stuff.
Yeah, but they're dead. They're bone.
They're long.
Somebody call.
I wonder if
Shosha.
they only come out at night.
Okay. So let's not go into this. Let's like camp right outside.
Sosha. Skyrim Occupational Health and Safety Administration.
So, are we done for the day?
It's late. We just fought a dragon. Some
This
of
one's
us.
not that bad. Like this one's bad, but not that bad.
Do we want to take a quick
sh-
jaunt through the tombs?
We should
I
probably
have-
not sleep in the tomb.
Yeah, this one.
One
can-
first level spell, 1 second level spell, 2 third level spells.
Yeah, maybe let's sleep out here first.
All right. Well, this one
We
needs
could-
some space. So.
We could always just poke in and see what's in there.
When
and come
have we
back out.
ever poked something and not gotten our asses like spread and like slapped, had our cheeks slapped? Just lad says this out loud.
That's graphic.
Like spread, not even lube, not even spit, just ha!
Okay.
This one has enough open wounds today.
Well, okay.
This one appreciates your gumption, but some of us need a catnap at least.
Yeah, it's funny because he's the kitty man.
Hey, I'm not race. I'm allowed. Yeah, so this one's just gonna go just a little over top of the burrow and just find a nice flat little area behind the burrow so no one comes bugs us.
And open up your folding suitcase house.
There we go.
Perfect.
We'll
Nice lake
pick
view.
the flowers before.
All right. So this one is just going to crack his knuckles with his mage hand. And I will spend the 10 minutes to cast Cozy Cabin, and you will see just a slab of dirt all of a sudden just... And as it starts folding out from the ground, the top turf will start to shift in coloration until it looks dark brown, and all of a sudden looks to be like wood grain. And then all of a sudden the side walls will flip out again, making a little peaked roof. And then finally, the front entrance, a slab will fall forward and then rotate, come back up as an open door.
Just still got to get used to that.
So do we. This is new to us.
This one's tired, this one's going to bed.
Well, we'll eat and then we'll go to bed.
Yep. So we go inside, we set it on a nice little fire, and then just Lad's gonna take the 2 extra cots and set them up because there are 3 cots built within the cabin already.
So 5 beds already set to go.
I want to just go peek over the edge of that.
Now I'm curious. It says nothing in the spell, but can my little...
Whoa!
Danger.
Siggy would take the opportunity, since the house is built, following dinner, if you look to your left, keep looking left. I assume you can walk down the road down there. Just
Yeah.
like walk down the. I would like to walk down to that stream there,
Mm-hmm.
above the waterfall, like reasonably far up, maybe near where the sawmill is, and just sort of take a hobo bath. Not jump all the way in the water because it's probably freezing.
But like at the pits.
Bring a pail down and.
Yeah.
Also, I'm curious, Mr. D, I'm sure, sir. Doesn't say anything in the spell, but can my little cozy cabin have some decorations in the inside? Just like some paintings on the wall or something silly.
I tell you what, each time you cast it, you refine the spell slightly to add one additional decoration.
There is a tiny little, like, your grandma's house crochet thing, but like incredibly like small, about 2 inches across. It's like someone's my first crocheting, and it just says hi.
In what?
You know what? In gel.
I'm going to look at it and go, oh, you're so rude.
It says hi!
Does everybody else here speak Joe? I was trying to be funny.
I have
I
the
realize
faintest
that.
idea what gel is.
I speak Joe.
I have 5.
It's the language of the Argonians.
Ah, that's probably why I didn't learn it.
Oh, right. And I shake down and get small.
Oh,
Traveling goes a lot quicker when you're big.
it does.
Longer legs.
I think I might have to do that for our walkie travel days.
Well, it uses spell slot.
No, it doesn't.
No?
No.
She said it's racial.
Oh, yeah. True, right, yes.
I don't mind it. Not that I mind this. I don't mind that. I'm gonna go have a bath.
I want to go poke in that burrow.
Do you want some alone time? You want to be clean? I just prestidigitation and now you're clean.
I would like to use water.
You're clean, but go for it.
It is refreshing.
I'm not.
Struts down in his trousers and a pail.
be.
So, he's off down to the creek. Lazalia wants to go poke around in the burrow.
Well, once this house is put together, once I leave, it falls apart.
Well, you stay there. You said you were tired. I just want to go look around the outside-ish area and see what's going on.
I'm going with her to make sure she doesn't do something silly.
Like what? Like what?
Go-
What would I do?
Go inside of it. I don't know. Come across a ghost and try to poke it with a stick.
Yeah, it's true. True story. I'm just curious. Does this go all the way around?
Yes.
It does.
I did bring my sword with me as well.
I want to go back and open the
Frickin'
door.
man.
Lazalia!
You gonna enter stealth first?
Lazalia!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just want to peek.
No!
14.
Your mom turned French there.
Siggy is not wearing his armor. He's not even wearing pants.
So when I see that you're
14.
when I see that you're intent on going in, I also go into stealth. That's a 26 for me.
Well, it doesn't look that bad. There's some shimmery stuff. I whisper.
I will remember you.
You're so loud. How?
Okay, stop.
You're so loud.
What's
How
over
are
there?
you?
Just Slad kind of looks around the house that he has all by himself. Takes clothes off.
toe beans in the fireplace.
Huh. Well, this just looks normal.
When you
We'll
come back,
take-
if you come back to
we'll
the hut, there's a
take
sock on the
The
door.
Healing
potion and the soul gem.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you
But
wear socks?
No, you have no idea where it came from.
now I wanna just peek through the door.
If I hear screaming, Siggy's coming back with just a great sword in his hand. Ass naked.
Here's your peek.
Let's be honest.
There's nothing there.
This is my sword. And this one's for fighting. This one's for fun.
No, I'm sneaking.
I'm sneaking. You are not.
Well, does it look like there's anything down there?
How about
This is what you see.
Does it look like there's any? I don't see anybody.
I don't see anything. Let's get the hell out of here and get rest, and then.
But
Let's go to the.
yeah, right there. Hold on. Oh, there's dead bodies.
Those are Daedra. Not Daedra. Draugr.
Stop.
Daedra. Oh God!
That one looks like it could be interesting. It's a Draugr.
Do you have detection on it? I hope you have detection on it.
Damn, I really want to go in there. That looks like a face. Look, it's got eyes.
Just go for it. Shoot it. You can take it on by yourself. I'm bad influence.
I'm not by myself. Dude, this doesn't seem like anything.
Ariane's just gonna be against the wall like, this was such a bad idea. I should have
I just got
tied her up and left
a
her
bar
in
of
the
soap
house.
hanging from a rope on my sword. Like,
You know what? Lydia comes down at this point. She's like, are you guys okay?
What? Look, there's nothing here. Why is everybody so freaked out?
Because Draugr are pretty deadly.
We've killed them before.
Yeah, you've killed some before.
There are 3 that we can see right here.
I only see one.
Look to your right. Look to your left.
They're just bony dudes.
No, they're not. Mom, you
All
cannot
dudes- all-
actually see
all
the
dudes are
thing.
bony dudes.
You cannot see the thing, but that is a Hundipia Draugr. I promise you it's
But we're
not a
sneaky.
skeleton. You're not.
Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
I can hear the shouting from down at the river. Just
You
like,
can't.
what the hell are they doing up there?
You can't.
Lydia's
So that's how
just,
loud you're being.
Lydia's just like, okay, let's keep our voices down. You two are sneaky. You do your looking. I'll be like right here, ready to charge in.
I grab onto the back of your coat and I start pulling backwards, up and out.
I do the cloak and just keep going.
I do want to resist a little bit, but I will.
You will acquiesce.
I will allow her to drag me a bit.
Pick up this.
I'm gonna also take one of the linens. I mean, never mind.
Ooh,
I don't need
there was
to.
It was an empty pot.
Oh,
I was planning on taking a linens to bind my chest, but I can just magically make myself have no chest.
Yeah.
why would you need to bind your chest?
To make it so that I could look more like a dude. But again, I can change everything, so...
Right, back at the cabin.
You get to the cabin, there's a sock on the door.
And Sigmund is standing there in a towel with his sword, holding a sock. This was on the door.
Go in.
Throw the door open.
And I am butt naked. Could you have knocked first?
I
thought
found your
this was our
sock.
cabin.
Thank you, I was looking for that one. If you notice, I've lost them.
Do you wear socks?
Yes.
Insight
Suck.
check.
Sure, roll insight.
There is no insight. It's deception versus your deception, and I believe your deception is a lot higher than mine.
What do you wear a sock on? That's not shoes.
Deception. Well, flat deception is not that good.
He has
Maybe
Because
just,
I
has
usually
some.
use performance.
he just has the little toe beads.
So mine would be 16.
Mine's 13.
On his
You,
little
yeah.
beads.
It's not for the feats, it's for the second sword.
Oh. I
You guys gonna watch while I get changed, or are you just
It
gonna
is
sit there with the door open?
It is cold in Skyrim, I suppose.
Shut the door.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I'm fucking
Why are you
I'm
naked?
decent!
Why were you naked in the first place?
This one has not been alone since we were in... God, what was the name of the town?
That bad place that called us.
No, that was not that one. The other one. One with the... Solitude. Oh, Delphine picked us up. My God, I can't not remember my name. Solitude. This was not had a moment alone with himself since Solitude.
Let's go back. And we can give him some alone time. And then if we take Sigmund, then we'll have 4 of us.
Can I put pants on first?
Sure.
No.
Sure. Go ahead, put pants on. Let's go.
I am confused. Is
We are
Is this an invitation or is this?
This one's just like wearing like a house robe. I'm just like, you guys don't want to spend the night in my house. That's understandable.
do.
Leave. No, that's fine.
No.
That's fine.
You wanted
This one
alone
gets-
time.
No, help me lock her in this house. She wants to go into the barrow by herself and ignite draugrs.
Am I getting dressed or not? I'm confused.
No, this one understands. You guys don't want to spend
Get
a nice,
in here.
nice night in my
Okay,
place.
fine.
Lydia, please.
Okay. She just steps through and closes the door behind her.
No, it's fine. You don't want to spend the night in my place. That's understandable.
We are in your bloody house.
No.
You wanted alone time. I was trying to facilitate.
This one got it. This one was
alone
just
time.
finishing up, cleaning up. Couldn't you give him 30 seconds?
Ew.
Okay, now
You know, it's like half the fire is like there's a spot that's just not burning.
Ew.
I just like
Ah!
prestidigitation, like a little sensation of like cold splishy water on your face.
Thank you, but this one could do it
This seems
himself.
kind of racist, like squirt bottle.
No,
It's bad. Bad kitty.
no. Just like,
Trying to snap him out of his stupid.
Is it upstairs to here? Can I?
no,
Oh, it's
it's
just-
one
Just
floor.
the one floor.
Okay.
This-
I was in the army. It's fine. I just have a long linen nightshirt. And just
I'm like, father, like, son. I was about to call you daughter.
You're the daughter.
it's confusing.
Gender is hard sometimes.
Especially for you with the changing of the gender and the bits and pieces and.
Yeah.
I have a sister, but yeah, no, it's just no other daughters for old Siggy
I can
or sisters for old Siggy.
I can definitely tell you that it is weird having something between your legs when you walk.
Okay. Didn't know that. Don't think I needed to know that. Yeah,
You
I'm
have
just
along his
gonna.
arms, you just ignore it. You don't even notice it there.
I
But
mean-
then when someone says it, you come hyper aware of it all the random sudden, and you just kind of have to
Shift.
adjust where you're sitting.
I'm gonna lay down.
And with that,
Take out my thief book and read it.
About thief stuff.
I'm gonna toss one of my super, super, super dried purple mountain flowers onto the fire as sort of like an incense kind of a thing.
Okay, this one will make it a little better, and I'll use prestidigitation to make the flames look like an actual flower blooming out of it.
Nice. So you all settle into a well-earned evening of rest in this tiny hut. You all have your own beds, a comfortable fire, good company, and we will end there for this
Aw.
week.
Yay!
Fireside chat, if you wish to use it, will be just evening chatter and breakfast catch-up, and we will pick up with this super very exciting barrow next week.
Oh,
I'm totally looking at
That's
my
fine,
thief
never mind.
book and I'm flipping it really hard.
Aggressive.
yes, Lazalia, I know you're irritated. Good night.
I would say Sigmund sharpens his Oofspan, but it's Skyforge steel. You don't need to sharpen it. Forever sharp.
You can just pet it.
I guess you could oil it or clean it, but it
Definitely want to oil it still.
doesn't rust.
Still oil it for its shininess.
And with that, we will say goodnight. Thank you so much for being here with us. We will catch you here, same time, same place, 6 o'clock, Wednesday next week. Have a good
Bye.
night. We love you so much.
Bye.